these spelljammers, the players themselves, when you're in one of these campaigns, there are a lot of ships to choose from. This is kind of like the hallmark of what makes sci-fi so fun, is that ownership of a ship.
Yes.
Like, this is ours. This is our group ship, and it has these characteristics, and they all are so unique. There were always a lot of spelljammers, but you've added on top of this. Can you tell me a few of these new ships?
Yes, I'd be happy to. So when I first discovered Spelljammer in the 80s, the original Spelljammer setting, the thing that I gravitated toward immediately was the ships. That was for me the defining thing about this, was just these ships are unbelievable. Some of them look like ordinary ships, and I can understand why, but a lot of them actually kind of look like creatures. Like, the builders modeled them to look like squids and hammerhead sharks. And I'm like, that's amazing. Just the creativity that went into some of the ship designs. And when I ran my first Spelljammer adventure, it was exactly that. Eventually, very quickly, the characters get a ship, and that ship becomes their mobile base. And it's the hub from which the whole campaign basically revolves. And where the ship goes, so goeth the adventure. And that is still true in Spelljammer Adventures in Space today. There is a collection of ships. Eventually, we hope your party comes into possession of one, can make it their own, and then take it on adventures of their choice.
Yeah, you've got like a ship that's shaped like a turtle now, and like
Yes.
you mentioned the classics like the Hammerhead. There's the Bombard is the GIF, of course the GIF or GIF.
Yeah, the GIF or GIF, depending on which side you're on. They have a ship that's basically a flying cannon.
Yeah.
Makes sense for them. It seems to work for them. There are other ships that kind of are designed for special needs. Like the turtle ship is one of the few submersible vessels, and that has a particular need. There's small ships, big ships. There's a ship that you probably won't find, you won't be able to use yourself, but the beholders sure like to use it.
Yeah.
Called the Tyrant ship. Some of the ships require big crews and are less, shall we say, usable to parties of adventurers than some of the smaller, more agile ones, which have sort of minimal crew numbers. Like the Wasp is a good adventurer's ship. The Damselfly is sort of our Spelljammer version of the Jeep. There's sort of a culture around ownership of a damselfly that is unique.
That's awesome. I'm very drawn towards the living ship, because
the living ship is a completely new concept that we injected here just for variety's sake. This idea of a ship that has become integrated with a treant, and one of the issues that you have if you're on a ship is you can deplete your air supply eventually, or it can become toxic for reasons beyond your control. Having a treant on board to constantly refresh your air envelope, very handy.
Yeah, it is an amazing variety of ships for players to choose from. If you liked this interview and you'd like to see more, go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that little bell symbol so you're notified anytime a video like this comes out. Thank you so much for watching.